This is our flagship. This is the newest and the latest system that we got in the market with a 500 picosecond time resolution. This one has the full capability of a 250 nanometer spatial resolution and also a 500 picosecond time resolution. As you notice, this is a full system including a dark box and everything included as well. And currently what you are witnessing is we are running a test under Pulse IV. That's a live image that you are getting from that pretty much you get a lot of data with the Pulse IV system as well, which never been done before in the past. I mean, the transient capability of a 500 picosecond is enormous, is more than enough that anybody needs it in the market, but it's there for the researchers in case if they need it.
Hello, today we're going to look at the EasyTherm demo 2, and this demo is primarily focused on open test. So on this screen you can see our probe is landed on this pad, which goes directly to an open at the edge of this chip, which is highlighted here, and we can see a thermal signal at that open. And this is how we probe it, so we can land on any pad or any exposed trace to find any open. Today we have the demo number 3, which is RF in focus, and the main thing we're showing off is our MPI/Microsanj setup with the MPI RF probes. Today we have a GaN-HEMT sample under test. As you can see, we're doing a 1 second transient pulse to this GaN-HEMT, and we have the MPI RF probes landed on that sample, as well as our thermal chuck for our Microsanj Easy system.
I'm Van der Weide. I'm a professor of electrical and computer engineering at the University of Wisconsin in Madison, and I'm here demonstrating some field measurement techniques that visually present electric fields in real time in conjunction with Microsanj and EV technologies. So what we have done here is inject a 28 gigahertz signal into a microstrip antenna or microstrip transmission line-like device here with a sample of spin crossover or SCO material suspended above the center conductor. This 28 gigahertz wave travels through this transmission line and is essentially terminated here by the 50 ohms. There's a slight reflection, and that sets up a standing wave. That standing wave interferes with itself on the SCO material and dissipates power. That power dissipation creates a slight elevation in temperature. That elevation in temperature is sensed and imaged by the Microsanj IR objective here and presented in Sanj view here on the thermal image. So you can see the standing wave here spaced apart by the half wavelength separation of the standing wave. You can also see the underlying transmission line running through here, and this SCO material is basically outlined by my fingers here. So this is a new and important way of imaging fields for many, many different purposes, including hotspot detection, antenna array analysis, and a whole host of other opportunities that we hope will be introduced in the near future.
Hi, my name is Dustin Kendig and I'm from Microsanj, and we're here at the Focus Microwave booth to show the integration of our thermal imaging system with the Focus Microwave Pulse ID system with tri-state capabilities. So they can supply a pre-pulse to charge up the trap states and then do a pulse afterwards to get the IV characteristics without the effect of traps. And so here we are doing a 4 microsecond pulse to show heating within this pulsed measurement. and we can sample with our thermal imaging system down to 50 nanoseconds or 5 microseconds of time resolution, depending on the system capabilities. We can do this on wafer, or we can do this in a packaged device. Here we're measuring a GaN hemp. And then from this data, we can get the peak junction temperature of this, relate this temperature to a thermal model, or we can relate it to like a mean time to failure. And then here we can see the distribution to see like which fingers are turning on, and that's the majority of what we can do with this.